Hi everyone, this is BBlicious and I'm here to give you a tutorial on how to DJ using SAMS Broadcaster Pro. First of all, let me just say I am not tech savvy. If you are having issues with your broadcaster not playing or you can't get something to work, I am not the person to ask. I am tech stupid. I have to go to someone else when I have problems. So please do not ask me about that stuff. I have no freaking idea. None. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to show you how I put a set together, how I start to DJ, and I'm just going to say everyone has their own style. Please do not copy me, okay? I have my own style. I'm only showing you how I do it, to give you an idea of how it's done, but as far as developing a style, that's something you just kind of come into. But please just don't copy me. Develop your own sense of style, okay? Okay, so let's go over the windows. When you first open SAMS for the very first time, you need to put together your layout. This is mine. Yours can be different. Yours can be whatever you want it to be or whatever. Someone else set this up for me and this is the layout they gave me and I like it, so I kept it. First you have deck A, deck B. This is where the music's going to play. This song will go here first. When this gets to the end, like right about there, this little slider, when it gets right about there, then it will automatically load this second song into deck B and so on. You have voice effects. This is where you turn on your mic. You turn this one on first, and when you go to talk, you press this one. Now you can press that and hold it, but accidents happen with that, so I just prefer to use that one. I don't mess with this stuff right here, so I have no idea. This is your cue. This is where you load your songs and where you can see which ones play. It loads from the top, so this whatever song that's on top is what's going into the next deck. Your encoders are right here. The best way to explain, if you don't know what an encoder is, the best way to explain that is to say an encoder is like a telephone line, like a wire line. What do you call it? Like a house phone. So a landline. That's it. So I'll give you an example of how this works. Let's say someone owns Club X. The owner has their own stream. They have a club stream. And with a club stream, if they have auto DJ, which means they have like their own little music set playing when nobody's DJing, it's kind of like having your own little radio station. It's a batch of songs you can put in. So they have auto DJ, so they can make encoders. It's kind of like giving you the phone number to the club, and when you get ready to DJ, you call in and you're plugged in, you're ready to go, and when you're done, you just turn off the encoder and it automatically takes you out of the music. So I don't know how else to explain it except like that, but if you have your own stream, then you have your own encoder. So this one's mine. And I have encoders to other places. So this is your encoder box. It just now once you start it, you can right click on this, press on start, and it'll tell you it's running. You'll see the timer, and I'll show you in just a little bit how this is all going to work. Down here you have statistic relays. That just keeps track of how many people you have and your peak, the biggest number. Over here I have the history box, history window. This comes in handy a lot of times. What this is, okay, so this song, once it goes into the deck up here, it will also be switched over to history. So this will actually go up at the top of the list. I didn't really add it on over there, but okay. Anyway, it'll move over to history. The way this comes in handy for me, if someone requests a song and I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally just played that yesterday, I can go down here and grab it and just drag it and drop it and then push it up to the top of the queue and it'll play next. Boom, just like that. It's so easy. So I do like having the history here. You know, if I'm 3 songs into something and somebody goes, what was that song that you played a few minutes ago, such and such, I can look right over here and go down the list and see what it is. So I like having the history box there. Of course, what windows you have is up to you. But anyway. And then over here I have the playlist. So I use this as kind of like a bank of tracks. Stuff that I use a lot of, I just put it over here so that I don't have to go searching for it through my files. Like my intro. I have my intro. I have one that's jazzy. I have a blues one. I've got DJ drops. I have funny stuff. I have, this is my ending song. Club songs, dance team songs, etc. A happy birthday song. So it's just so easy. If somebody gets in my box and says, oh, it's Susie's birthday. Really? Okay. I got a song for her next. So I'll just pull Voltaire, happy birthday my old friend, move it up to the top, bam, done. It's just that quick. So I use this as a bank to save the stuff that I use the most of. Now, where do you get these windows? Oh, this one. This one's very important. I'll show you why. The mic is on. The overall mic is on. It tells you if you talk on the mic and then you don't turn this off, this will stay red and you can look at it and go, oh shit, I didn't turn my mic off. Like you thought you turned it off, but that tells you it's not off. That way you don't have a hot mic, people are not hearing you pick your nose or scratch your butt or whatever. Alright, so where do you get these windows? I'm glad you asked. Right up here at the top where it says window. The ones that are checked are the ones that I have currently. So that's where you find those. And these are just the play buttons. Same thing that's on the deck right here. Play, stop, fast forward, and then you got these little buttons here. Now these last two, I don't use these, and I don't use this. So I have no idea what they're for. Same over here. This stuff, I don't use that. So I have no idea. I'm not a professional, y'all. I am not. But I do enjoy DJing, and if my little tutorial can help someone get started, then that makes me happy. But I'm far from being a professional. Okay, so file, really the only thing is if you make any changes when you put your layout together or whatever, or make any changes, save configuration like 8 or 9 times to make sure everything is saved. And when you close out of SAMS, do not use the red X. Instead, go under File and Exit. I've been told that is the best way to do it. So, it's someone I trust, so that's how I try to do it. Okay, now that we've gone over all the windows, let's get started. Let's put a set together. So I need to build my queue, but here's the thing. Okay, so when I'm DJing for someone, I always show up a half hour before the set starts. If the set starts at 5, I will go at 4:30, and I will start warm-up tunes at 4:30. Why do I go so early? Because shit happens. That's why. Because you might get ready to turn the music on and your mic don't work, or your decks are locked up, or nothing works. You can't get anything to work, or your encoder won't connect. It gives you 30 minutes to fix it or to find someone who can fix it. That is why I show up a half hour early. I turn my music on. I do a mic check. Like, I'm getting ready. So I always set up a half hour of warm-up tunes first. Okay, so when I do a set for a club, I like, unless it is for like a memorial or a funeral or a wedding or something slow and sensual, unless it is one of those things, I like to keep the music upbeat and energetic. People are bouncing, they're having a good time, they're feeling good, they're talking in local. So I keep the music upbeat. Well, there's a lot of good stuff that is not upbeat, but it's cool to play them. So I like to save those for the warm-up tunes. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I set up warm-up tunes, save a playlist, and set up a set. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off for now. First thing I'm going to do is clear out whatever's here from my last set. So I'm going to click on this little minus sign right here and click on clear. It clears my entire list. Okay, so now I'm going to add songs. I'm going to build my warm-up tunes list. Okay, so let's just say I'm doing a mixed set. For me, a mixed set is rock, rap or hip-hop, pop, country, classic rock. A mix of that stuff. But I'm not going to go all over the place with my warm-up tunes. I think I'm just going to do a rock set of warm-up tunes. So I want them to be 30 minutes long, because that's how early I start my music, before the set. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So click this, click the plus sign, I click add files, and it'll open it up to my music files. Now I have my files set up in different categories. You can see Aussie rock, adult contemporary, 9/11 tribute, breakup songs, country rap, even themes like Daisy Dukes or disco or happy birthday, stuff like that, lingerie. Okay. So, and even weddings. I have weddings too. Okay, so I'm going into my rock folder and I'm going to pick some songs. Now, okay, When I'm Gone, that's a good one. And Hozier, Take Me to Church. Click on that to add another file. Oh, what's that one by Bo Cherry? I think it was Bo Cherry. Oh, maybe it was. I thought it was Bo Cherry. Maybe it was Hinder. Yeah, that one, Hinder. Now, I'm going to tell you, whenever I put a set together, sometimes it'll take me an hour and a half to put a set together, because I like to listen to the songs as I'm choosing them. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just have to load what feels right, okay? And that's not going to work for everybody, but that's what works for me. So I'm going to do the warm-up songs, and then I will show you how I do the rest of it. But okay, so I told you the warm-up set needs to be like 30 minutes, because that's how early I start the music. So I keep a watch on this right here. This tells you how long each song is, and this right here will tell you collectively how many minutes you've got. So I've already loaded almost 13 minutes of songs. So I'm going to get the rest of my warm-up songs. Okay, so I've got 21.5 minutes of warm-up songs. Now, as they get closer to that 30-minute mark, I'm going to bring the beat up a little bit in those songs. So I want something that's just a little bit more, has a little bit more kick. We'll do Rock of Ages. And I need another like 4.5 minute song. Let's do Hailstorm. So that song is 3 minutes and 48 seconds. You can see in that little window there the length of it, 3:48. So I need something that's about 4.5 minutes. That one's 5 minutes. I might use that one. I can't remember which song it was. That one. Okay. Alright, so I've got 30 minutes of music here. This is my warm-up songs. Okay? So I will save, after I put together a new warm-up set, 30-minute warm-up set, I will save that as a playlist so that whenever I go to put together my next set, I can just add the playlist and all this is already selected for me. I will show you how that works. So I've got my warm-up list. So I'm going to go up here to this little button right here. It looks like a save icon. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to save it as an M3U file. M3U. So I have set up a folder in my DJ set, my DJ music, called Playlist. And this is a list of playlists I have saved. Now, I label them a certain way. The way I do it is I put the year, hold on, 2022. So I do the year, new 2022 underscore, the length of the time, 2 hours, and then I put the kind of music that I played that's in the set, so I know what it is, rock, hip hop, pop, country. And then if it's the name of the club or the name of the event, I will put that. And also, I didn't do it on this one, but if you look here, the date on this one is June the 5th, 2022. That will tell me how old the set is. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I need to unclick that. Okay. So I'm going to label it warm-up tunes, rock, and I'm just going to put the date, 08/07/2022. And it's going to save it. Let me open my files and show you. Warm-up tunes, rock, 08/07/22. Okay. Now I'm going to clear these and I'm going to show you how I load a playlist. So I'm going to click on the plus. I'm going to click add playlist. And then I'm going to go to my playlist files. And I'm going to scroll down to the warm-up tunes, rock, 08/07/2022. And I'm going to click that. Ta-da! It automatically loads it. So the reason I save playlists like that, and someone taught me that. Thank you, DJ Disrupted. I had no idea what to do with the playlist. Didn't even know it existed, and he taught me this. So thank you, Dis. So if you're in World and somebody PMs you and says, "Oh my gosh, BB, my DJ hasn't shown up. I need you to DJ for me. In 5 minutes." 5 minutes? What? Okay, yeah, I can do it. So I just I just go find a playlist, something pretty recent but wasn't yesterday, good enough for a fill-in, and I load the playlist and I'm gone. I'm in. I'm ready. It literally only takes a minute or two. So that is how you can be ready on the fly. Save your playlist. I save every single set I put together now. I save them all. So, alright, so I have my warm-up tunes ready. Now I'm going to add my intro, which is the first file I have saved over here in my bank. I'm just going to double click it. I double clicked it and it loaded it at the bottom. Now I'm going to put together my set. So my rotation on this set is going to be, it's a mixed set. So the rotation is going to be 2 rock songs, 1 rap or hip hop, 1 pop, 1 country, 1 classic rock. And then I'll start over. That's my rotation for a mixed set. So I'm going to click the plus sign, add files. I'm going to my rock folder. I like to start out with something that gets everybody revved up. I like Rev Theory, Hell Yeah, Give Me a Hell, Give Me a Yeah. That, okay, I can't sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket, but, Alright, so another good one is Nickelback, Burn It to the Ground. Another one that can get peeps hyped up. Okay, so that's my 2 rock. Now I need to do a rap or a hip hop. So I need to go to my rap and hip hop folder. Sierra, give me that. That's a good one. And then pop. Fergalicious, and then I need a country. Now, for this rotation, I might split it between country and country rap because I like hip hop a lot. I don't get to play it a lot, so. And then 1 classic rock. I need to clean up my classic rock folder. That thing is a hot ass mess. Okay, and then I start my rotation over. Now, I've already got my first little rotation. I've loaded an hour, almost an hour, 54 minutes. But remember, 30 minutes of that 54 minutes is warm-up tunes. So you have to subtract 30 minutes from that number. Okay? Now, if you don't do warm-up tunes, if you don't add those to your list, then you don't have to worry about subtracting that half hour. But I do. So I've actually only got 24 minutes loaded for the actual set. So I'm going to continue. I'll go back to my rock folder. Let's just say this is going to be a 2-hour set. So that final number needs to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So, oh, 2 rock, a rap, a pop, country. Okay, now I'm going to use a country rap one. That's a good one. Alright, so I'm going to pause this video for a minute and I'm going to finish putting this set together, and when I'm finished I will come back. So just hang tight. Okay, so I have my set put together and it's 2 hours and 36 minutes long. Now I do this on purpose. I add a couple of extra songs because how do I get rid of that? Because you might have a bad track, or and it might skip, or the DJ after you might be slow in getting plugged in, you know, like they might be running late, or the club owner might not take your stream out in time, so you want to have something running after. So just different little scenarios. I try to have a few extra songs, and then I'll put my ending song, my closing song, my closer, on the end. So, and I run it up a couple songs, that way I know these are 2 extras I've got. So I have a combination of my warm-up tunes, and then there's my intro, and then the rest of my set. I just want to make sure rock, that my rotation's right. Rock, hip hop, pop, country, rock. Woo. Oh no, classic. I forgot classic rock. Okay. Rock, rap, pop, country. Oh, I missed a classic rock right there. Let me grab. That's after Sex and Her Barbie. So let me just grab it right quick. Let's see, what do I want? Let's do... Okay, so that's how I put my set together. Now, the part I didn't show you is that what I'll do is I'll open my music folder and I'll go to, okay, so I start with a rock song, and I'll go down the list and I'll be like, oh, okay, this song, I'm not familiar with it. I am familiar with it, but I'm just saying I'm not familiar with this, so I'm going to open it up and listen to it. Okay, so I kind of skip ahead a little bit so I can hear that the song is upbeat, so I'll go ahead and use it. That's how I do every set that I put together. I've got this open, I've got my files open so I can hear the songs. Bring Me the Horizon phone, have no... Okay, that would pass too. So that is how I put my set together. Then I would go to SAMS and I would click the plus, add files, and pick whatever song. So alright, so the set is put together. I can close that and close that. Okay, so now I have a complete playlist here, 2 hours and 45 minutes just about. So I'm going to save this as a playlist. So I'm going to click on the save as M3U. I'm going to go to my playlist folder. So new 2022, 2 hours, because 30 minutes of that is warm-ups, so I'm not counting those. So it's just 2 hours, rock, hip-hop, pop, country, classic rock, and then today's date, 08/07/2022, and that's it. So now my set is saved, because what if we're talking and I'm accidentally doing stuff and I hit clear? Okay, this actually happened in my own club. I cleared my entire playlist one night. I had just got started. It was a 4-hour set. I was maybe 10 minutes into it. I accidentally cleared my entire list. Oh my God. And I did not save it as a playlist because at the time I didn't know what the hell that was or how to do it. So I had to reload 4 hours of music. So let's just say you accidentally clear it. Oh shit moment, but no problem. Go to the plus, add playlist, go to your playlist folder, go down to the file you saved, new 2022. Let's see, 2 hours, right here. And it loads the whole thing. But let's just say you're already half into it. You need to delete these, the ones that are already played. So you just left click on it and hold down the control button on your keyboard and just highlight all the songs that you need to delete. So once you have them highlighted, you can just hit the delete button on your keyboard, or let me show you another way to do it. Highlight them and you can go up here to the minus sign and click on remove. So, or you can do it individually. If you just need to do one, just highlight it, right click, remove. It's very easy. Let's see. Okay, remove duplicates. Alright, so let's just say that you've got this song in the playlist twice. When you were putting it together, you didn't realize that you had loaded Whiskey Myers Die Rockin' twice. So once you put your set together, you can go up here to the minus, click on remove duplicates, and it'll do that. It'll tell you how many. And then if it has cut down your time too much, you know you can add more, and then you just keep checking remove duplicates. So that's a very handy thing to have as well. Alright, so I'm going to pause it one more time and I'm going to log into World and show you how I DJ. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So I'm in World and I'm going to show you how I start a set. So once I turn on my warm-up tunes at the half-hour mark, I go ahead and start I start the song first. Play. It's playing the song, and then I start my stream. Now you can see it says it's encoded, and it's got like a little timer here, so that's how you know it's working. Okay. Sam Broadcaster Pro has a really neat little thing where you can label each encoder so you know which one's which. I love that because I have shitty memory anymore. So and that's going to bring me to the next step. Well, maybe not the next one, but this is how I prepare. So I get my music started, so it's playing, I turn my mic on, and previously before the set I make sure to get ready. I'll show you the one for Finks. Okay, so I use OneNote religiously. Like, I cannot tell you how easy this makes stuff for me. Oh my gosh, I could not live without it. So I have it set up in the way that okay, maybe this is not a good one. Maybe I should do this one. G's Pierre. Hold on, let me try something else. One where I don't make payments. Okay, here's one. Hell on Wheels. Okay. So I set it. Well, that's not showing everything either. Ugh. That's some memorial. Okay, let's do this one. DMC. Okay, so the way I set it up, I put the title. I add a little page right here. All this is under DJ info. And so I have the title. I have the URL of the venue, and I have my stream URL and my web browser URL. That way, if anyone can't hear Tunes in Local, I can just copy paste that to them. And if the club already has a stream in it, I'll stick that in there so I can save it. Then I have spam, the bulletin, and then I set up everything I'm going to say. So I make notes with all the information, any announcements, all that. Yes, it is a cheat sheet. Yes, I could not DJ without it. So now you know my secret. And in the midst of all that, I throw in, I joke and tease and laugh and all that good stuff. So that is how I get started. So I have all this written up like before I even get there. Before I even turn on the warm-up tunes, I have all this set up. Okay. I make sure I have all the notes. I make sure I have the bulletin, the spam, everything ready to go. So all I gotta do is copy paste this stuff. Easy peasy. So okay, I also make sure I have YouTube open for a request, and I also make sure that my converter is running. And I think everyone just about uses Media Human now. It's very easy to use, very, very easy to use. I just, before the set gets started, I make sure there are no updates. Oh, I think that's to clear it. I'll clear it. Yes. And then preferences, I think. Yeah. Yes. Update right here. You have the latest version. Check again. It'll check. Okay. And if you don't have the latest version, it'll tell you, and then you can update it. It only takes a minute. So I just make sure I have my converter open, and I'll show you right quick how to grab a song. Let's just say I don't know, happy birthday. So just type in happy birthday. Okay, so when I'm grabbing a happy birthday song, or any song, I'm listening through local. I'm hearing what everybody else is hearing, because this is my volume mixer. I always have my SAMS muted, and local will be turned up, but for the purposes of the video I have it turned down. But so what I'll do is I'll turn down local to 1 so I can hear. I also turn it down to 1 whenever I'm talking on the mic. So and then that way I can hear the songs. Alright, let's just say I do want this one. So I'm going to copy the URL, and once the song gets started, honestly, with Media Human, I don't think this song even has to be playing, but I feel better about it. So I just grab the URL, copy, go to Media Human, paste the link, this little plus right here, paste it, and it will start downloading. Now, if you are in a club that is laggy, and it tells you, if you're in a club that is laggy, it is going to take longer to do that. I will tell you right now, it's laggy in here. The reason why is because of this video thing. The video recorder is running, and that makes everything laggy. So, but you can see the progress. Okay, where does it go? So you can set up a folder in your preferences for Media Human to tell it where to stick the songs that you download. So I'm going to show you, oops, wrong button. I am going to show you what I did. Okay, so I got tired of having to hunt down the songs I downloaded in different folders. So what I did was I created a folder that would go near the top of my list of folders, and I just named it A. Okay? And then I set up my preferences in Media Human to send all the songs I'm downloading to A, to folder A. Okay? So these songs have been downloaded but have not been assigned to their folder that they're going in. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you load a song from this folder, but then right after you move it to a different folder, it breaks the path, it breaks the connection, the tether to SAMS. It breaks it. So it's not going to play. It's going to skip right over it to the next song. You broke it. It's done. So now you got to reload it. So to avoid that, once it downloads, like, I don't clear out this folder until like a day or two after, or after the set, or like whenever I go to make my next set. Okay, so I need to fix this label. So this is Happy Birthday, but it's from Stevie Wonder. So I'm going to, this is how I do it. You can do it different, but so Stevie Wonder, Happy Birthday, MP3. And then I copy it, go to details, paste it here. So now it's that. So now I just go, I add it, add files. I go up to folder A, click on it. It loads it at the bottom. So I just highlight it. I left click on it to highlight, and then I left click and hold it down, so I'm grabbing it, and I'm just going to drag it all the way up to the top. Crap, this song is already loaded and starting, so I didn't get it in the queue in time. But a lot of times when you drag it up to the top, you can beat that next song, and people are like, oh my god, you're so fast. Hell yeah, because I got my shit together. That's why. So that's a quick way to do that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so whenever, that's how you load that stuff and download. So whenever I get ready to get that out of the way, whenever I get ready to talk on the mic, this is what I do. So I pull up my sheet. Okay. And then I get my SAMS over to the side. I make it so I can click on either one easy, like this. Okay, but I can still see my notes. Alright. So when it gets to the end of the song, I'm going to go ahead and do it now, but when it gets to the end, welcome everyone to DMC's The Grease Pit. I'm your DJ, BB fucking Licious, and I'll be spinning the tunes for you for the next few hours. This is a test, because I know there's somebody in one of my venues somewhere hearing this shit. So just make sure you hit that button to turn it off when you're done, because as long as that is on, this is going to be red, and you don't want people to hear you picking your nose or scratching your butt. Okay? So, or talking about somebody, that would be embarrassing. So yeah. Alright, so this song is playing. Let's just say it's messing up. It's a bad track. It's not sounding right. People are complaining about it, whatever. I want to get rid of it. So I'm just going to hit this little button right here that looks like a little ramp. It's going to fade it out all the way to the end. It's going to do it fairly quickly. And then it's going to automatically load this next song into the next deck. So, do you see how quick that was? And it's gone into the next song. So if I decide I don't like this one either, I can just hit it again and it'll push it out and it'll load the next one into the next deck. So that's a pretty nifty little trick to have. I really like that. At the end of my sets, I don't like leaving a song sitting in the deck, so I will use this one right here to eject. That's really the only thing I use it for. that one right there, I use that to eject the song completely. It doesn't fade out. It just like, psh, you're out of here, Buster. So I use that one sparingly, just at the end. But anyway, so I do keep notes on announcements and everything. That's how I'm able to give all the information, keep up with all the MCs that are there, you know, giving MC shout outs and making sure that everyone knows who to add for what, the dance teams, everything. Like, I have all my notes put together before the set so I can read it off, or I can just glance at it and see what's going on. So now you know my secret. And it also gives me time to watch local and to jump in on conversations and to joke around with everybody and, you know, do all that stuff. So, alright, so again, now if someone requests something and I already have it, just click on this, just click on add files. I can go to rock, and let's just say Daltrey, heavy as a crown. So Daltrey, heavy as a crown. Boom. Loaded. Drag it up to the top. And then I tell them it's next. So people start thinking you're the bomb, you're the shiznit, because you're pretty quick with that. So the more you do it, the easier it gets. Make sure you have a good mic, a good headset. Make sure you have a good mouse, because if your mouse is on the fritz, it will fuck you up in a hot ass minute. Like one time my mouse was going bad, and I had to be careful when I grabbed a song to drag it up and down, because it would literally click it 3 or 4 times. Instead of just grabbing it, it would click it like 3 or 4 times, and then it would force this song out and the next one to play. Like, it was interrupting songs like a motherfucker. I had so much trouble. I had to get a new mouse. So let's see. I think I've gone over most everything. Downloading that Media Human, and Media Human is free, and it's very easy to use. Very, very, very easy to use. Once you set up your preferences, super easy. And again, I am not tech savvy. If you are having problems with your SAMS or need help setting it up, I am not the person. Do not come to me, because I'm going to tell you I don't know jack shit about it. I know nothing. So, oh, okay. Let's just say that I'm talking, and I'm talking on the mic, and this song, I've almost talked through this entire song. So I want to start it over. So here's how I do that. Like, I hit this button, I talk on the mic, do my thing, blah blah blah, and then as I'm saying, all right, coming up, we've got Daltrey, we've got the Pretty Reckless, we have Ice Cube, Miss Toy, and Mac 10. Welcome to DMC's The Grease Pit. When I say welcome to whatever club I'm in, I grab this slider and I just yank it back. I just grab it all the way to the top, to the beginning, and it'll start the song over. So, and I start talking right about, I talk over the end of the song and over the beginning of the next one, and if it goes too far into the song, I'll grab it and drag it back like that. But I start talking when the slider gets about right there, is when I start talking. So, okay, so after the set is over and I'm done, I will turn off my stream first. So I'm just going to right click, stop all, turn off my stream, and then I go up here, and then you can use this button or you can do it up here, does not matter. So I click the stop button, it stops it, I eject the song using this button right here, because I don't like leaving songs sitting in the decks. Make sure my mic is turned off, and make sure encoders are turned off, and whatever's there, I'll leave it till the next time. And then I go up here to File and Exit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how DJ BB fucking Licious DJs a set. So, but if you do not have this OneNote, it's free, I think. Pretty sure it's free. If you do not have that, oh my gosh, get it. Get it. Because it is amazing. I love it. I cannot live without it. I want to marry it. That's just what it is. That's all. So, oh, another thing I do while I'm DJing is I will have my bank transactions open as well, and I watch for tips. So if somebody sends me a tip, I can see, and then I'll be like, then I can thank them on the mic, because people like that. They like to hear their name on the mic. So I can thank them. I can say thank you for the lube, and so. But yeah, you just have to keep refreshing. That's all. Just keep refreshing so you can see the tips as they come in. And where to get SAMS Broadcaster Pro, spatialaudio.com. Go to Products, SAM Broadcaster Pro. I know this little thing is annoying. Sorry. Oh, it's on sale right now. $270. $270. Today's date is August 7th, 2022. I don't know how long that's going to last. But, yeah. And whenever I bought it, it allows you to set up payments. If you pay with PayPal, you could do... It's $300, but with tax and everything, I think... And I think they tack on a finance charge. So, it's like 3 payments of like $117. So, but that's the one to get right there. A year's worth of free product updates. I don't know how much they are after. I have not had any updates since because I got to pay for them. And, you know, I have a real life situation where I'm having to work and pay for my dad's care. So, I don't have the money to spend on updates. So, but anyway, it's there if you want it or if you need it. And that is how I DJ. If you have any questions, you can email me or PM me in World and ask me. I'll be glad to answer them if I can. But again, if it is tech related, do not ask me. Do not ask me. I will not know. I do not know. The other thing is stream providers. I use Pure Power Streams. They are fucking amazing. They do cost a little bit more, but they have like their streams are up most of the time. They do go down, sometimes not their own fault. And the tech support is amazing. They put you in a tech support chat, and if something goes wrong, you get in the chat, and there's usually somebody in there that can help you. But now if it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and everybody's in bed sleeping, you're not going to get nobody. But they are amazing. So I do recommend Pure Power Streams. So I don't think I'll use anyone else ever. I'm very happy with them, and I recommend them to everyone. And if you get a stream with Pure Power Streams, if you got that on my recommendation, just tell them that BBLicious sent you, and I will get a free month of DJ stream. And the same goes for you. If you recommend someone and they go to Pure Power Streams and they buy a stream, you will get a free month as well. So that's a neat little promotion. Alright, so I guess that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask. And again, no tech support stuff. I don't do that. Alright, have a good one. Bye.